Ready? Start. The Comptroller and Auditor General of India is the constitutional authority in India established under Article 148 of the Constitution of India. He is empowered to audit all receipts and expenditure of the Government of India and the state governments, including those of autonomous bodies and corporations substantially financed by the government. The CAG is also the statutory auditor of government-owned corporations and conducts supplementary audit of government companies in which the government has an equity share of at least 51% or subsidiary companies of existing government companies. The reports of the CAG are laid before the Parliament legislatures and are being taken up for discussion by the Public Accounts Committees and Committees on Public Undertakings, which are special committees in the Parliament of India and the state legislatures. The CAG is also the head of the Indian Audit and Accounts Department, the affairs of which are managed by officers of Indian Audit and Accounts Service, and has 43,576 employees across the country. In 1971, the central government enacted the Comptroller and Auditor General of India Duties, Powers and Conditions of Service Act 1971. In 1976, CAG was relieved from accounting functions. The CAG is ranked 9th and enjoys the same status as a sitting judge of Supreme Court of India in order of precedence. The former Lieutenant Governor of UT of Jammu Kashmir, G.C. Murmu, is the current CAG of India. He assumed office on 8th August 2020. He is the 14th CAG of India. In June 2012, Lal Krishna Advani, a veteran Indian politician and former Deputy Prime Minister of India, suggested that CAG's appointment should be made by a bipartisan collegium consisting of the Prime Minister, the Chief Justice of India, the Law Minister and the leaders of the opposition in the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. Subsequently, M. Karunanidhi, the head of the DMK party and 5 times Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, supported the suggestions. Advani made this demand to remove any impression of bias or lack of transparency and fairness because, according to him, the current system was open to manipulation and partisanship. Similar demand was made by many former CECs such as B.B. Tandon, N. Gopalaswamy and S.Y. Qureshi. However, the government did not seem too keen. CPI Guru Das Gupta wrote a letter to the PM and demanded CAG be appointed by the collegium of consisting the Prime Minister, the Chief Justice of India and the leader of the opposition in Lok Sabha, but the Prime Minister declined. Former CAG V.K. Sunglu has suggested in its CWG scam report that CAG be made a multi-member body. PMO Minister V. Narayan Swamy, in his interview with PTI, said government is considering the Sunglu panel report, but PM and Finance Minister declined it. Later, V. Narayan Swamy said he misquoted, but PTI reaffirmed it. The salary and other conditions of service of the CAG are determined by the Parliament of India through the Comptroller and Auditor General Duties, Powers and Conditions of Service Act 1971.